Okay, guys, I'm back. I'm trying to get this right. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. Here we go. And a one. And a two. And a three. And a four. And a five. Okay. Let's get into this. Let me give it a couple more seconds, maybe a minute, to see if anybody pop up. This is my second time, my second week of streaming live. I'm trying to get myself acclimated to being in front of the camera, as well as learn how to express myself and not to be using a whole bunch of ums and a whole bunch of and looking at my previous video, I learned a lot about myself. It's like I need to calm down, calm my pace down, and just be able to just talk calmly and smoothly. You know? Oh, let me see. I forgot about this. So the whole purpose of me setting this up today was to actually see how these products work. So for my last stream, I was like, let me try to find the proper tripod to be able to help me when it comes down to car detailing. This is what I purchased right here. I'm not going to show that name. Too late. But I'm not going to show that name. But this is the product that I purchased. And it's supposed to be a stabilizer. And what it does is I have it. I'm using it right now. So let me just give you a little glimpse of what it does. So I have this little baton wand and I can just shift it up, shift it down, move it right, left, move it right, the other way, that way. I can do all of it. The pros about it that I can say that I like about it so far is that it can hold my phone. It can hold my phone. That's about all it can do right now. But on the other end, I was testing it out and I was taking some pictures, and the picture quality of it was nice. I don't know if that has anything to do with the actual product, but overall, I like the stand. I like that it moves with you. They have this facial recognition feature to where that if I move this way, the camera will shift. If I move this way, the camera will follow. It basically will follow wherever I go. The problem is I don't know how good it works as far as like in other apps. So like right now I'm doing a live stream right here with you guys, and I was hoping I was able to implement it now so that you can see it as I use it. But I'm gonna have to figure out what the problem is with that. The other purchase that I got was, let me see, this guy, a mic. So last week I had some issues with my mic. So I was like, let me try to use the mic. Hopefully it's a little bit more clear. You guys can hear me. And I'm trying to make sure that my studio setup is clear and nice. The other video was kind of blurry. It was kind of, didn't have a whole lot of lighting. And it was because I just jumped on to try to learn and just, like I said, to overcome some of my challenges. And this is most definitely not comfortable talking and looking at myself. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But the goal is I'm trying to overcome it. Like I said previously in my previous video, was like trying to learn how to be able to overcome depression and having some struggles with that. So as I was thinking after I did my video last week, I was like, okay. So my mind just started racing. I was like, how can I actually make my platform or make this YouTube channel a little bit better and more effective? And this is just an experiment. Again, I'm trying to be on the journey, and I hope that you guys follow and join that journey with me. And overall, if you have a journey that you're on and you're trying to make progress and become better, let me know. Hit me up. Send out a chat, something in the text, or whatever you call that thing. What do you call that thing? That little YouTube thing, the little chat. Send me a little chat. Give me a like and subscribe to my channel. But overall, if you have any thoughts, if you have any ideas that you would like to share that I would like to listen to, come on, man, share with me. What goals do you have? What are you trying to accomplish? So for me right now, I'm being on this channel, and I may have some friends on here checking me out. Maybe, who knows? But overall, I'm trying my best to be able to get more involved in doing this weekly. The other issue that I ran into last week is having the actual recording, and I'm learning. So I got a busy life besides this, so I'm trying to cut this time out to be able to be here. But I was busy last week, and I was trying to figure out how can I edit and clip my first video. I had a long video that was about like 45 minutes long, and I want to be able to edit it and just like do 10-minute slips, because I sent it out to some of my friends, and it was like, I like it, but I just don't. It's long. So they supposed to be my friends, right? They supposed to be enduring and putting up with this, but they not. But it's all good. I can't. People got a life. But overall, my goal is to just try to make progress to become better, and I hope that your guys will be here on this journey. So overall, the challenge is real. I'm looking forward to doing some detailing uh, after the weather calms down. Like right now, the weather is relatively good, but I'm still trying to advertise and promote myself to get more business. Also, next week, this coming week coming up, today is Monday, February the 5th. Next week, Monday, I will be in Florida. And the goal of me in Florida is that I have a special event that's going on down there, as well as I'm going to try to make it a goal to visit a couple of detailing suppliers down there, just to be able to see what products they have and how it can be helpful for my business. I hope you guys could join me on that journey as well, because it's something that I really do appreciate, and I really hope and pray that y'all can understand that this challenge and the struggle is real. So yeah, I'm nervous still. I gotta get the kinks out. I'm trying to be a little bit more relaxed, and hopefully my videos will not be as long right now. But okay, I was thinking of something, and let me know what you guys think of this. So you remember when I explained last week about golf mine detailing? I broke down about golf mine and detailing. I was thinking of something to make it a little bit more interesting, is doing something like, because I had my title or the name of my company is Golf Mine Detailing, but if I'm going to be on YouTube, I can kind of like get the audience prepared as far as what direction I'm going to go when I post my videos. So if I'm talking about something that's related to golf, I might just like highlight the word golf, and then have the other words kind of like just smaller, and emphasize golf so that my audience can follow me with that. And then if I have something that where I want to express my mind about something, or there's some thoughts that's going on and I would like to just share that with you, I might just emphasize the mind part of it. So golf, emphasize if anything related to golf. If I'm talking about the mind and the thoughts and whatever's going on in my life and the struggles and challenges, I can do the capital mind. And then if it comes down to detailing, then I will post some pictures and share my thoughts on detailing. What do you guys think about that? I think that's a good idea. Again, once you start trying your best to take the first step to make progress, it kind of helps you to your brain just start running, it start moving. You start realizing, like, you know what, I could probably do more. The first obstacle was just to get myself here to do my second live stream, and this is not easy to do. I'm telling you, it's not easy at all. But I'm enjoying the process because I get to see, I'm learning about like the picture, the camera setting and stuff like that. And so far, I like it. This is nice. I'm trying my best to get comfortable. So bear with me because I'm still kind of saying the same stuff over and over again. But let's see. So that was one topic, one thing that I wanted to discuss. The other thing I wanted to talk about was, what do you do when it comes down to dealing with I don't know any of you guys ever detailed cars before, and hopefully, if you do join, I would love to hear your responses. But as a detailer, when you're going out and you're detailing someone's car, are you thinking more about the car, or are you also thinking about the customer, the client as well? I was thinking about that today as well. I was like, a lot of times, when we're going to detail, it may be our personal passion to detail the car and to make the car look nice, to make it shine, and we want to put our all into it. But do we really know what's going on in the client's head? What's going on in the client's mind that day? Were there any struggles and challenges that they probably have experienced? Again, it's not our ultimate goal to pry into their business, but can we, as detailers, I want to know what y'all think about this. As detailers, do you feel like we should kind of like get to know the clients a little bit more on an intimate level? Would that take away from your detailing, your time from actually making money? Or is it worth actually taking out 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes to talk to the client, get to know them, to allow them to feel a little bit more comfortable with you, and then to be able to express themselves to you to where that now you build a stronger bond and a connection with them to where that they're going to rely on you a little bit more as time goes along? Do you check on them? Not sending out reminders and saying, hey, here's a reminder for me to clean your car. Or do you check them and say, hey, I was just thinking about you and I hope that you're doing good, and that's it? Were we able to do that when it comes down to being a detailer, to really check up on our clients? I think that for me personally, why I like detailing, like I said before, it's like to really know that the client is happy and they feel refreshed when they see the car. But also, I want them to feel happy before I even come there, knowing that I will be arriving. They'd be looking forward to the opportunity to just kind of do a brief little chat and talk with me and say, hey, how you doing today? And actually engage in conversation. I think that would be worthwhile. I really ultimately hope that as a detailer, and if again, I want your thoughts on this. Like, as you guys are being detailers, do you think about that? Do you feel like that will help you in the long term when it comes down to building a positive reputation, knowing that, hey, this guy listens to me. I come out here and sometimes I'll be stressed out. We have a nice, good chat. He shares some thoughts with me and vice versa. And do you think that plays with as far as like word of mouth? Sometimes we feel like we need to do all these different advertising schemes on Google and blah, 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 just sending it all out. But why not just, once we get our first couple of clients, just really engage in conversation with them if they want it, but also to be concerned about and being in tune to listen to them as well, because sometimes they may imply something that they're going through, and if we're able to listen to that and just be able to later on contact them, check out, I'm like, hey, you know what, I remember we was talking this and this and this, I just want to make sure whatever you was going through, I hope that you're doing better. So that's the goal. The goal is to ultimately try to get people to feel comfortable. My wife is cooking in the background. I don't know if y'all can hear that noise, but I can hear it. It's the blender. But look, this is how it goes. You know what I'm saying? So we're learning as we go. We're trying to set the time frames right, whatever. But overall, yeah. So just think about that, guys. Like, I think it's important to where that if we're going to be dealing with our clients, we want them to feel important, and not just by fixing their car, but also making sure that they're doing well as well. I think that's very imperative, and that's my goal. That's my ultimate goal. I want to really not necessarily just focus on the material aspect of it, but I also want to focus on the mental aspect of our clients. Because if they're doing good, then they're gonna eventually start thinking about us. They're gonna try to reach out to us as well. I'm like, hey, let me check up on this guy. Let me see how he's doing. And that just builds up more business, more friendships. Ultimately, more friendships than business, because at least you know that you have a network of friends that will be around, that will be able to support you, and whenever you need something or if they need something, you'll be there for them. So I think that's a great idea. Let me know your thoughts about that if you guys do this. Also, the other thing I was thinking about was, what do you guys think about when it comes down to your finances? How do you go about your finances? And I'm just curious, like, as a detailer, how do you invest your money? Like, what do you do with your money? When you get your money as a detailer, especially if you're starting off, what do you do with it? Where does it go? Do you keep it in the bank? Do you spend it right away? Do you purchase more products, more tools? What do you do? I'm curious. What are your thoughts? Like, what do you do when you get your money, especially if you're trying to upscale your business and trying to make it grow, or are you just trying to be a detailer to where that, this is just a side hustle and you just want to make a couple of dollars just to enjoy your lifestyle? But do you ever think about, if you're starting small, if you if you are trying to upscale your business and trying to make it bigger, what would you do with your money? I'm curious about that, and I kind of want to talk about that in another stream and just be able to get people thoughts about that. Because as I get older, I'm in my 40s. I'm not going to tell you exactly how old I am, but I'm in my 40s, and just being 40 years old and being younger, as a younger guy, you play, you enjoy life, you spend money, and not necessarily thinking about the future. But usually when you get within the age of between what 20, what 35, 30, 35, maybe 40 years of age, something like that, you start to take life a little bit more serious. And I think you start doing that because a lot of people that you're familiar with and and you grew up with, they start dying, they start passing, they're getting sick. And you start thinking like, man, well, what about my life? What do I have to show for it? And I think a lot of times, most guys, we don't really think about that long term. And I think that's very imperative for us, is if we're going to be detailers or if we're going to be men, it's very important for us to be able to think about our future and really try to make sure that we're using our finances in a way to where that it'll be able to provide for us later in life, especially if you're self-employed. If you're your own boss, what are you doing with your money? Are you actually using it to save up for a rainy day? Are you investing in it? What are you doing with your money? I think that's very important for mobile detailers or auto detailers to really, especially when you start off. Do you start later? Do you start now? What should you do? And I think it's important to have that discussion, to talk about that. I would love to hear your thoughts on that, guys. Because, like I said, me starting off doing detailing, uh, and I had a business. I used to do home improvement before. Now, I do I'm a sign language interpreter. So sometimes I might see my hands moving. Sometimes I'm trying to hold that down at the same time. I'm trying not to sign and at the same time talk. But I'm a sign language interpreter as well as a mobile detailer. So I have a lot of experiences in a lot of different areas, and I feel like that's always helped me to be able to become a better person because of the simple fact that I tried different things. What's up, buddy? And overall, I think that you ever heard the statement "Jack of all trades and master of none"? I was that guy. I'm that guy. I'm a jack of all trades. I can do a whole lot of things. I've learned at a young age to use my hands, so I know how to be able to. If something falls, or if I lose my job in one area, I know how to go and find a job somewhere else. But overall, it's very refreshing to know that it's imperative for you guys to think about your finances. Think about your finances, especially you young guys. If you're getting out here, have fun if you want to, but think about your finances. Where are you putting your money? Where are you putting your money? If you're trying to start a business, try to make sure you put some money aside to take care of your finances, to save up for retirement. Uh, Maybe you might get hurt. You need to just think about all of this, man. It's very important. But yeah, it's like I'm just going on a little tangent. Like I said, I'm still working this out, but I'm trying to be committed to this. So I'm trying to, be consistent, do this every week. And then on top of it, I would like to be able to learn how to snip my videos, clip them, and do little individual videos because of, if I go on talking for a long period of time, some people, my friends included, were like, they're too long. So overall, I think it will be smart and wise enough for me to be able to clip them and just learn as I go. And if you guys have any feedback for me, let me know. And again, if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll be more than happy to answer it. Ultimately, the goal is just for us to become better for real. Ultimately, the goal is to be better. And like my logo is Golf Mind Detailing. Everything is related to details. We gotta pay attention to the little things that we don't feel like is Final Cut Pro. You know what? I actually was going to download Final Cut Pro. I had when I purchased my MacBook, I was like, I should get it. But I was like, that's too much money. I was like, I ain't paying that much money for that. Especially like starting off now, but I most definitely am going to get that. I think that's a good investment. So that means that I can take, so that's a good question. So I'm gonna ask you this. So if I have if I'm doing it, like right now I'm doing it on my cell phone, it seems like my cell phone gives a little bit more quality. Oh, it is? It's totally worth it? Okay. Um, it's so weird. Like, so when I did it on my Mac, when I recorded my live stream on my Mac last week, man, I mean, like, it was, everything seemed a little bit blurry. It didn't seem clear. So I was listening to one guy, and a shout out to this guy, Anton Daniels. Like, he does, I don't look at everything that he put out there, but overall, I think he does a great job as far as like motivating people to really think smart and how to move a little bit better. And I respect him for that. And for me personally, I feel like it's very imperative to be able to, if I'm going to provide a service to you guys, it should look good on video as well as if I'm going to do the details. Yes, they are. Yes, the the phone is like right now. Me just looking at the phone compared to me using my iPad last week. Man, I was like, I mean my MacBook last week. I was looking at this thing. I was like, man, it just looked blurry. I didn't feel comfortable. But right now, I'm looking at myself and I actually feel like I look handsome. I'm like, man, you look handsome because of the simple fact that it's clear. I got me a nice little, I got a little bit better lighting. I feel good. I like it. So, but I'm still going to use Final Cut. I think that's a good idea. Um, yeah, I don't know why you would think that the laptops, the cameras would be better. You would think it because you're paying all that money for it, but no, this phone camera, the quality of it is nice. So I don't know if you missed it, but I was in here and I was kind of talking about this product that I purchased right here. Because you remember I said like when I do my details, I would like to have something that would kind of rotate and do a whole lot of the work for me, so it can follow me wherever I go. The the downside about it is, and I don't know if it's true yet. I still gotta experiment with it a little bit more, but I can't do a live stream with it, so I can't do it on YouTube to live stream it. But this is one thing I do like about it, and I shared it earlier. But I'm like that. Look at that. I got it on this little tripod, and I can shift it and move it around. That's kind of exciting. Look at that. That's nice. And then I also purchased my mic. Testing 1 2 3. Is it better than what it was last week, my guy? Because I know the last time I had this thing, I had to cut the live stream short. So overall, that's the goal. The goal is just to be able to work on picture quality and just looking at myself on a camera. Again, I need my hair done. You know, I'm gonna work that out. I'm letting it grow out on purpose right now, but overall, the mic is good. The camera is good. I feel kind of good from just looking at myself. I'm like, man, I don't look that bad. But when last week when I did the stream, I was like, oh Lord, this boy needs some help. But overall, yeah, thanks. And you hear me? I keep saying, um, uh, um, uh, um. I'm working on that. So be with me. Work with me, guys. Is this better now? Was it? Should it be up a little bit more? Should it be closer like this? Let me see. Should it be closer like this? Like here? Is that better? Or should I put it here? Let me see. Ooh, I ain't want that to see my shirt. Let me see. Is this better? Like this? Is this better? Is it clear? Or should I have kept it down here like in the middle of my chest? Let me know. It's good to have such support. Oh, okay, that's great. So it was like right here in the middle. All right, yeah, that's what's all right. That's good to know. Yep, see, teamwork made the dream work, buddy. I like that. I appreciate that, Ed. So again, if you guys have any questions about detailing, I will be posting more videos. Like I said, I'm going to be going on a trip next week. I'm going to go out of town, and it's going to be down in Florida. I'm going to check a couple of like those detailing shops down there. I might do a little bit of a quick little. I don't know if I could do a live stream. Like I said, the baton don't really work, but I guess it will work for me if I needed to just walk around with it and do a live stream with that. But I actually like the settings. Look, this device right here, the settings, the picture quality, and the how it just follows your face is amazing. I really do like that about this product. This is nice. It's really nice. I wish I could show you it. Let me see. No, I'll show you another time. But basically, you got like the little tripod. There's a tripod that you screw up into here, and that thing just sits down on there, and it sits perfectly. And so I'm here now. But if I had it, hopefully I get to find out how to get the app to work with the live stream. But if I move this way, it will go. It will follow me. That is nice. But again, ultimately, the goal is for me to do it for car detailing. I want to be able to go live stream and do a couple of videos that way. But you know what's so funny though is the Apple Vision Pro just came out. The Apple Vision Pro just came out, and I was like, man, that Apple Vision Pro, that's a nice little product right there. I was looking at the reviews on it. I'm contemplating if I should purchase that for when I do the detailing, because if I have this tripod, I would have this stationary in one spot, and it would kind of like rotate just back and forth. And this is just me thinking as far as like visual effects for the clients. And you see the guys with the videos where they have the little chest GoPro right here. But if I was to have the glasses right here, and it would be able to see it'd be able to see what I can see, everything. Oh, I think that might be nice. I've been thinking about. I said, should I purchase it? I'll see. I will have to see how good it is when it comes down to recording stuff. Look at some more reviews. But if it does work like that, then y'all be seeing me during the summertime handling my business. Yeah, I've done the GoPro. The thing with the GoPro was, I had the headband. You put it on there, and it only has like a short range on it as far as recording time. And when you're doing the detail, it takes a little bit longer than just probably like what 20, 30 minutes, 8 minutes or something like that. I think it is. But if I do like I said, I got to find out with the Apple Vision how that operates, because the Apple Vision, them things are nice, but I just need to see how it actually works. So once I find out how that thing works and how long that video lasts, and is it like a live stream feature? Does it allow me to record it and save and upload it, or what? Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. Yeah. See, I'm not techie. I'm not techie at all. I'm gonna keep that in mind. But I think it's just that for me personally, just thinking about how it will help me for my business, financially wise, to purchase something of that type of expense will be a good write off. Yeah, most of it will be cheaper in the short term, but in the long term, it wouldn't be as rewarding as the end of the year. So yeah, so I'm just trying my best. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you for joining on, my guy Ed. And again, I'm learning, so hopefully I get a little bit better with my background pictures, my little thumbnails. Exactly. I just want the toy. Yes, I did. I want to be able to have things on there like, yeah, look at me. Just be a little kid for real. Yeah. But I think realistically, when you think about the what's it called, Apple Vision Pro, just seeing it in action and just looking at some reviews of it, oh, they did a great. That product is gonna be amazing, dude. That product is gonna be amazing. You can just see what's gonna happen. Have you ever seen that movie, Ready Player One? There are, just based off of that headset alone, they're heading in that direction right now. They are heading in that direction right now. I'm looking at this video and it's like I'm looking at the reviews on it. You know, the guys got it on there. You know, they was talking about how the strap is kind of nice, but then at the same time having it over top is a little bit better. But you can be in at the movie, well, not the movie, but at the coffee shop. You can be out and about walking. You could be cooking. Have these goggles on, and just be functioning and operating like, and just kind of it could kill time if you actually become effective with it. And when you think about it, realistically, right now it may not make sense, but just think about when we first got iPhone. iPhone was nowhere near as popular as it was after a couple of years. Like people were like, what are you gonna do with this? And then all of a sudden, just the floodgates just opened up. So with this Apple Vision with the augmented reality, oh man, that thing is gonna go off. That thing is gonna explode. And I had doubts about it, especially because of the price. The price was too. I'm like, what, 34,000? I mean, $3,400, $3,500. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, and it's the Pro. And the guy was hinting that this is the Pro, but they might have just a cheaper version that's gonna be coming out later on in this year. Yeah, I agree with you there. Like yeah, I was thinking about that too. It's a lot of money, and I was thinking about the vision, which is so interesting. I think that product probably would not necessarily work for a lot of people, just because of like whoever may get seizures and things of that such like that. But I think the way they have it set up, because I've done the Map Quest. I had the Map Quest before, and when I had the Map Quest on, I didn't like it personally. So I didn't do the what's it called? The Quest 3. I haven't tried that one, but I think it was like the first and second one. Yes. So I had it on, and I did not like it at all. I put the goggles on, you know, you gotta set up your perimeter, and you know, you got these little joysticks in your hand. I don't like that. And then like just the whole surroundings, the area inside of that meta world, it was just so corny to me. I really couldn't enjoy it. Get I wasn't entertained. I wasn't impressed by it at all. I just realistically think like how Apple approached this. I thought they did a smart job. I thought that was brilliant to just actually just says, look, let's start off with the most basic stuff, and we just like enhance this. That's a beautiful thing to just basically have, you know, to have your desktop right in front of your face, to have a movie in front of your face and explore and have it in 3D, have all of that feel. And it doesn't, I think a lot of times you always have to start off in baby steps. But just like when it comes down to starting a detailing business, like I said, I jumped the gun, I jumped and got all this other stuff. Okay. But like when you get the video, I mean, when you, what was that? Oh yeah. So just think like when I started my detailing, I just rushed and jumped in and just ordered a whole bunch of stuff. I was like, bro, let me buy. And it was like, I didn't have to do that. I could have started off small, like I said before, just with a bucket, some microfiber towels, and some chemicals. That's all I really needed. But then I jumped the gun and got all this other extra stuff. And I think just the business sense of like when you look at Apple, as far as their thought process, again, is not never really something that people will want because you know you already got the VR out, you already got people playing games and that they throwing their little sword around and all that stuff like that. But Apple was like, because this is a new genre or a new direction we're going at with this AR VR stuff. Let's start off with something very basic, but make this basic product enhance it. That's basically what they did. They just said, okay, let's take the desktop and put it in these glasses. But let us make it so crisp and clear to where that they're so immersed in it is amazing. Yeah, it does. Yep. I think and I believe that it's going to go into gaming as well. So like you're right, it's going to go into that. It's going to be more. Everything is focused on lifestyle with Apple. The watch, the phone, everything is lifestyle based. So it only makes sense for them to use it that way. And I think that was smart. Trust me, like when I heard him talking about it years ago, I was like, man, because Apple has a tendency of kind of like, you would think that they're kind of following behind what somebody else has already created, and then they come out and just study and then make it better. That's what it seems like. But with this one, I would say that they, I mean, VR was out years ago. But for them to say, let's go with augmented reality while everybody else was focused on VR, I thought that was, I didn't like it when I heard it because I'm like, okay. And you had little demos in your phone where you can just use your phone and you can see the product right in front of you, which was smart because, again, one thing I've learned about Apple as well is like when they're about to introduce a new future product, they always test little portions of it in the previous product or devices. But man, I'm gonna tell you this: that thing was bad. It was nice. The picture quality of it looks nice. I feel like people are just gonna be they're just gonna be happy within the next 5 years from now. It's gonna blow people's minds. It's gonna blow their minds, and I'm looking forward to it. I want to be able to be a part of the process. I'm trying to contemplate if I should buy it now or should I wait until later. Oh, you have to check it out, dude. I'm just check out the reviews, and I know they have the setup at the store where you can go over there and check it out. I might go past there in a couple of days and schedule an appointment just to check it out. But it looks nice. The reviews is weird because you can walk and record. You can take pictures, and the lady, she showed in the video where that she had the Vision Pro and she recorded or took a picture of a scene or recorded a scene, and then she went back home to look back at it, and she said it felt like it brought her back to that. Don't you know sometimes when you look at a camera, you take a picture like, oh, I remember this memory, but because of the Vision Pro, it would take you back to that memory in a sense, like almost like a dream. And I was like, man, that is nice. That is nice. But where they're at now compared to where we'll be at in the next 3 to 5 years and beyond, it's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be crazy. But again, like I said, it's just that the technology, as far as like how Apple presents stuff, they just go small. They start off small, and even though that is small, they just make everything around this little small product just look so expansive, make it look so big, but it's really not. But they put everything into the small little detail to where that eventually is gonna ripple effect into video gaming, live streaming stuff. It's gonna be ridiculous. So, like I said, I was over there tempted. I'm like, man, I should buy this. I should buy this right now. But expense wise, it wouldn't be wise for me to do that right yet. So, but yeah, so I just wanted to share this, guys, with you. This product that I used, this one, as well as the mic. So now I know where to put the mic at. Thanks for my guy, Ed Help. Like I said, I'm gonna be going out of town this week, and I'll be down in Florida. And if I get the opportunity, I most definitely have plans to go visit a couple of detail shops down there that sell my products, and just do a tour of the facilities while I'm down there. And then if I have some free time, I might just take some pictures. I'm gonna be in Florida. Uh, the area where I'm gonna be at in Florida, I don't think it's gonna really be all that exciting. It's kind of just like a very plateau type area. Not a whole lot of scenery. It's not really close to any beaches. But if there's something entertaining and exciting there, I will most definitely share. I don't know if you heard of like what is the Lego Park or something like that. We're supposed to be going there as well just to visit. But on that note, man, I'm gonna talk to you later. I'm waiting for more to come on eventually, but overall, I appreciate your support. Yeah, I appreciate your support. You talking about the Lego park? You heard about that? Or you heard about? Yeah, it must be the Lego park. Yeah, I've never heard of it before. They said that is nice. I might possibly record it. We'll see. We will see. We shall see. But yeah, so I'm about to be out. This is my second video. The quality is better. So again, from last week to this week, there's been some improvements. You know what I'm saying? The video quality wasn't all that great. This week is a little bit better. Now I'm gonna work on my thumbnail. Hopefully that get a little bit better. All right. But on that note, man, I'm gonna talk to y'all later. I gotta go work out because I ain't trying to gain weight. You know what I'm saying? And I'll talk to you guys later. Talk to you later. All right, man. How do I?